Hi, I'm Rabbi Peter Berg, and I'm one of the leaders of Rabbis Organizing Rabbis. Last month, 64 rabbis from across the country joined Rabbis Organizing Rabbis to call immigrations and customs enforcement officials to express our concern and support for Luis Lopez Acabal's request to stay here in the United States of America, where he has lived for more than 8 years with his wife, with his 2 children, all of whom depend upon him every single day. Luis, it is truly an honor to be here with you today and to support you.
Muchas gracias por las personas que me están ayudando y para estar junto con mi familia. Estoy bien agradecidos con ellos. Gracias.
Thank you, Luis. You will always be in our hearts and in our prayers. And I also want to introduce today Reverend Eric Ledermann, who is joining us from the University Presbyterian Church in Tempe, Arizona. I want to thank you, Eric, for inspiring me and so many other rabbis across the country by housing Luis in your church while all of us await for ICE's decision about Luis's future.
Well, thank you, Peter, and thank you for the support of all of the Reform rabbis who called ICE on Luis's behalf. You know, when my elders, our leadership, was making the decision to offer sanctuary, several of them commented that it felt like God was knocking on our door. And it has been an honor and a privilege to respond to that knock with you and so many of our supports from other churches and other faith communities. So thank you for working with us to ensure that your calls and all of our efforts result in what we hope for, which is saving Luis from deportation and, of course, also seeking justice for people like him in similar situations.
You're truly doing God's work like the great midrashic figure in Jewish tradition, Nachshon, who stood on the shores of the sea, and someone had to go first, and he jumped into the abyss and took a risk without knowing what that future would bring. So all of us look to you with the greatest admiration and strength for jumping in and truly making a difference. For those who are joining us on this call, Luis is still living in your church. He's awaiting a response from ICE, and all of us will continue, Luis, to support you and your family, and Eric to support you in the courageous work that you're doing, and all of our partners who will keep Luis with his family, to ensure justice for Luis and for others like him. Thank you to you both, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Peter.